can't really happen. I'd have to spend a lot of time working on that I did not have. So I'm just going to read off what I have to you, and I can't say anything about the quality because this was written really late at night when I was tired. So, but I like it. So yeah, let's go. Can you hear me, everybody? Is that good? Okay. Tell me if I ever cut out or anything. And yeah. Okay. Let me ask you a question. It's pretty simple when you look at it, but it's deeper than you might think. What does it mean to lose? This little question, it doesn't matter in the broad sense of your life, right? Well, that's what the world might tell you at any given night. This question does not matter. Losing is all the same. Some might say that losing is just that, losing. When you lose the game to get into the championship with your high school sports team, that is losing. When you fail to pass the test to enter your college of choice, that is losing. When you fail to get promoted in your new job, that is losing. The list that the world gives us just keeps going on and on. Now you can choose to believe what the rest of the world says and choose to go with the flow down the river that is the world, or you can choose to go against the current just for a second and listen for just a minute to something that could change your perspective forever. So let me ask you that question again. What does it mean to lose? Let me tell you. There are those who are unsatisfied with living their basic lives down on the hilly rise at the bottom of the mountain and would rather reach for their dreams up in the cloudy peaks on top. But as soon as they start to climb, they slide back down because they do not know how to climb towards their dreams on top of the mountain. Instead of helping them learn to climb, the world just tells them not to try, to give up on their dreams. So let me answer that question. What does it mean to lose? Losing isn't some simple concept or something you can just do. Losing is a state of mind that can affect our very lives if we treat it wrong. Losing is giving up, saying that you are done when the road gets rocky, not trying again because other people said you can't do it. That is losing. It is losing the game you needed to get into the championship with your high school sports team and not trying again because other people told you you can't do it. That is losing. It is failing the test to get into your college of choice and not trying to improve your grades so that you can accomplish your goals. That is losing. It is failing to get promoted in your job and not trying harder to get promoted next time. That is losing. Losing is when you give in to what other people say instead of trying to complete your goals. And I say to you, never give up. Giving up, giving in, that is losing. When you give up before you even climb the first step because someone or something is blocking your path, that is losing. We should model ourselves after Odysseus from the Odyssey, who had brick wall after brick wall put in front of him, but he never gave up. He continued after his goal, after his vision until it was completed, and didn't let anyone stand in his way. He never gave up. We should model ourselves after Mark Watney from The Martian, who even in the face of death was able to stand up and do what was needed to survive. He never accepted that he was going to die, and instead he stood up and did what was needed. He never gave up. We should model ourselves after the missionaries from the insanity of God who stood their ground and followed what God told them to do, even into the darkest of places. They were able to share the gospel to so many people because they never gave up. We should model ourselves like Job from the Bible, who lost everything, but never stopped trusting and believing in God. He held firm to his beliefs and was blessed by God because he never gave up. Instead of listening to the world who tells us to give up and be content with the bottom of the mountain, we should model ourselves after the people who had the drive and perseverance to reach the top of the mountain. When we never give up, that is winning.
That was awesome, Hudson. Oh my goodness. Hang on.